ghost videos spooky or are they poopy? We'll find out today. I'm going to be ranking these paranormal videos from 1 being the poopiest to 10 being the spookiest. Do you like that last one so much I thought I'd do it again? And we're going over to the YouTube channel called Fearsome Top 5. Make sure you go to their channel, subscribe, and do the thing, okay? Support them, alright? This one is called Top 8 Scary Ghost Videos to Chill You to the Bone. Let me just say thank you so much for the people who subscribed so far. If you do like the paranormal and the freaky deaky, the aliens, the UFOs, the conspiracy theories and all that sort of jazz, mate, please make sure you subscribe because it's absolutely free and I'd love to see you on board and in the comments and that's it. Okay? Without further ado, that diddly day, let's do this. Go on, Fearsome Top 5, did I say top 5? Whatever. Okay, so there's actually going to be 7, okay? Because the first video is literally what I reacted to on the last video, okay? So it's going to be top 7.
Number 2.
Number 2.
The man behind the WinMCPix TikTok account is someone we've seen on this channel before. After he began documenting the extreme haunting in his home in 2020, things have only seemed to escalate since. Recently, while home alone, he began to feel a presence while playing video games, and these are the events that followed.
Something is watching me. If you've had the feeling, you know what I'm talking about. I'm playing only up in my office. Something...
The good game, alright? I've Rambo'd that game. I got all the way to the... almost the top.
Keeps passing by this window. I've just propped up the phone here, and I'm gonna play...
Oh, fuck off, mate. Fuck off. Man, look at the state of that shadow bastard. Huh? Oh, mate, this points is going to be pretty damn high, mate. Let's see that again, because I'm Twisted Metal Black. Look.
Up in my office, something keeps passing by this window. I've just propped up the phone here, and I'm gonna play...
Oh, my God, he sees it in his peripheral rule. Oh!
If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off.
Oh! Oh! Did you hear that, mate? Shush! Listen!
If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off.
Oh, what does it say? What does it say? Oh! Oh, shit!
Is that you making all that noise back there?
Oh my fucking God, mate. Oh my God! It's a woman's voice as well. It was a bloke's voice. I've got chicken legs, mate. I've got chicken all over my body. Oh, shit in hell. This is high. Yay!
Just closing doors.
Come on!
You need to get out. Dude, will you knock it off, please?
Oh!
You gotta get out. You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again?
Fucking just get in there. Just go. Fuck off!
You're not leaving? You're not gonna...
As he was focused on his game, a dark figure crept by the door. He immediately noticed this out of the corner of his eye and bravely went to investigate. But as he confronted this entity, things in his house began to move. He demanded this figure to leave his home.
Look!
For it
Look!
to appear once again, seeming to ominous.
Look at it! Look at it, everybody! Look at... Are you looking? Not me! That! Who are you? Look at you, mate. What the fuck? Excuse me effing language.
Honestly stared directly at him, and this bone-chilling figure looked to be taunting him as it slowly closed the...
It's not even got a sharp shape. It's not even got a sharp outline, mate. It's a shadow bastard. Let's be honest, okay? We don't need a meeting about this, okay? We don't need to chat about it. It's a shadow bastard. That is freaky deaky.
The door. Besides the haunting in his own home, Wynn was recently invited to visit a supposedly haunted restaurant. The building is currently undergoing renovations, and ever since construction began, paranormal activity has seemed to intensify.
Kitchen, like the kitchen area.
Is real quiet about it.
What's it picking up on?
Oh, it's cold right here.
Oh, it's cold, mate.
The other way.
Shush.
Hello? I'm not going up there.
Oh! Did you hear it? Shush.
Hello? I'm not going up there. Definitely not going up there. Oh wow, it is really cold right here.
We're gonna see it. How? Oh my god! Oh my fucking please, please, please stop saying that shit, whatever you're saying, mate. Whatever language it is, spirit bastard language.
Oh.
I would supersonic back fist, mate, right to the nose. If it had a nose. Ah!
I don't think it's happy we're here.
Mate, I didn't hear or see a jump cut in that. Okay? Oh, down here! Down here! What did it say? Down here or over here? What in the predator is going on here, mate? Oh no, down here. Oh, it's there again!
As he made his way upstairs, an eerie shadow can be seen lurking in the corner.
Oh god. Oh, we started off to a fucking bang, mate. We started off to a bang. Look at you with no jaw.
Corner of the other room.
It's like a child. It's like a black-eyed pea child.
The shadowy silhouette even seemed to back up in an attempt to go unseen.
Mate. Oh, fucking hell. I'm freaking out, mate. I'm freaking out. The way it just sort of like... It doesn't want to be seen. That makes it even worse. Shit. This is good.
As he passed through the doorway into the room, this figure was nowhere to be found. Now, whether these videos are genuine or staged, I'll leave that up to you to decide.
Oh, no. That was bloody good, mate. That was freaky deaky. That wasn't poopy. That was spooky. Okay, and I'm gonna give that... I don't know what it was about it, mate. That's a 9. I'm saying... That's a 9. That's a 9. We're gonna skip another one because we've already seen that one as well.
Number 4. The Menger Hotel in San Antonio is sometimes referred to as the most haunted hotel in Texas. Opened in 1859, the hotel was just as breathtaking on the inside as it was on the outside. During the Civil War, the hotel was closed to the public and instead used as a makeshift hospital for those who were sick or wounded.
Wow.
Throughout this time, many people passed away within the walls of the Menger. Fast forward to 2019, and YouTube user VivoMTZ was staying at the hotel with their family. They walked around inside, filming the beautiful interior, when they unknowingly caught something bizarre.
Ow. What? Oh, wow. What was that, mate? What was that? What the hell was that?
As they filmed upwards, a dark figure can be seen peering
Oh, wow.
over the railing. It soon pulled back out of view, going completely unnoticed by the
It's almost like it shifts its shape.
person with the camera. This bizarre being seemed to be watching their every...
Look, watch. Are we zoomed in too much?
But was this a ghost from the hotel's past, or just noticed a very strange-looking guest.
Oh, okay. That is freaky, mate. I'm gonna give that because there wasn't much of a build-up. There wasn't much things going on. It was just like a shadow. So I'm gonna give that a 6.
Number 5. Back in 2016, a man from Russia behind the Treaty YouTube channel posted a video that's left viewers creeped out ever since. While walking through the woods alone, he thought he caught a glimpse of something strange in a hole in the ground. He began recording as he walked over to take a closer look.
A little bit more crept in. I saw it didn't have fur. I see as it walks into the light slowly, it was a humanoid shaped head.
Yeah, it looks humanoid, but this figure is over 8 feet tall.
Strange sightings that make no sense, and weird creatures that should not exist. I have gathered for you the most unbelievable clips that will give you chills. So, tag along for the creepiest things captured in woods that no one was supposed to see otherwise. Forest encounter. A boy went into the dark forest looking for his missing mother.
Mom!
As he called out for her, a creepy voice answered back behind the tree. The monstrous creature didn't give him time to think and came straight for the boy. The boy who was finding his mother had to run from the village as fast as he could slash. People who watched the video online said it was a skinwalker, known for copying voices and changing shapes. Night drive nightmare. A man was driving on a dark, lonely road with only the headlights of his car lighting up the path of ahead. Suddenly, 2 strange creatures appeared in front of his car. They resembled humans, but were white in color and moved in unsettling ways. The man recalled stories about skinwalkers and got scared. The creatures slowly crossed the road, staring at him with glowing eyes. After a few moments, they reached the other side of the road and disappeared into the forest. The man sped away as fast as he could to save his life. Hungry plant. Imagine finding a plant that can catch its own lunch. Let me show you. Near some rocks, a diver noticed a weird movement nearby. At first, he thought it might be some animal, but when he looked closer, he saw the strangest plant ever. This plant had lots of tree-like arms with tiny roots that moved like little hands. In the middle was a big hole that kept opening and closing. The plant used its moving roots to catch something and drop it into the hole. It was like watching a very hungry monster grabbing its food. The diver couldn't believe what he was seeing. He'd never spotted anything like this before. Now he was wondering what other weird and wonderful things might be hiding in the world. Witch encounter. Have you ever faced a creature so frightening that it made you run for your life? A villager got the scare of his life while walking at night when suddenly something popped up from behind a gravestone. It looked like a girl, but with
Foca, en Clicar no se nos escapa nada. Comprar un coche reacondicionado en Clicar es comprar un coche mecánicamente impecable y más barato que uno nuevo. Clicars.com.
Я хворію на діабет вже 31 рік. Це у мене такий, можна сказати, хрест. Він дав мені ускладнення на очі, і в мене око одне осліпло, і другим я погано бачу. Сказати такий, як балерина, такий спосіб особливий життя. Коли ти слідкуєш, що ти можеш з'їсти, скільки ти можеш колоти. Я пишу вірші, я в'яжу, я займаюся таким, щоб в мене не було такого часу, щоб я там затужила і подумала, як то погано, погано бачиш, або ще щось, я стараюся то не замічати. Можливо, щось таке більш з аптеки собі щось придбаю. З своєю хворобою потрібно великі кошти, щоб себе утримувати, бо самі нирки чи очі.
With huge eyes, a red dress, black hair, and dark lips, with a creepy smile at our poor villager. Was it a witch or possessed by some supernatural power? He was so scared that he ran away as fast as he could and never took this route again. Woods Secrets. A spooky video popped up online showing only dirty, weird-looking hands and feet. They looked almost human, but not quite right. The skin was a strange color, like nothing anyone had seen before. It was making trees fall with just a single hand. Some people who watched that video commented it might be an alien or a scary shapeshifter. Suddenly, in the video, that entity found a yellow, furry object lying on the ground and placed the can inside a hole in the tree bark. No one knew why it did this or what it meant. The video ended, leaving viewers with questions. No one knows to this date how it managed to post the video. Maybe it wanted to pursue vlogging as a career. Midnight mischief. A camper got lost in a big, dark forest. He saw a treehouse in a tall tree and climbed up to be safe. He thought he could sleep there until morning. But some small, mean creatures called elves appeared out of nowhere. It seemed like they didn't like the camper in their treehouse, so they grabbed sticks and threw them at the camper. But thankfully, he didn't get harmed. They waited for the camper to come down, but he stayed there in the treehouse, too scared to move, until they went away. Horned serpent. Have you ever heard of a snake with horns? Let me show you. In the woods, a local spotted a creature he had never seen before. At first, he thought it was just a fallen branch, but then it began to crawl. He moved closer to get a better look. It wasn't a normal creature at all. It had a long body like a snake, but with two pointy horns coming out of its head. Its long body moved smoothly as it headed towards some thick bushes. Maybe it was hungry and looking for a tasty meal hidden in the plants, or it could have been returning home after spending the day exploring. Some forest secrets, he thought, are best left alone, so he decided to leave. Ghost mystery. A guard's boring night shift suddenly turned into an adventure. While checking the security cameras, he noticed two glowing eyes in the darkness. It looked just like a ghost. The guard couldn't believe what he was seeing. The strange figure moved erratically, zipping back and forth in the shadows. It was so dark that it almost vanished into the background of the trees, leaving the guard with a never-ending fear. Hidden waterfall secrets. A group of explorers discovered an incredible sight deep within the forest. They heard the sound of rushing water, and as they got closer, they saw a beautiful waterfall splashing down from high rocks. But that wasn't all they found. Around the waterfall, the explorers noticed strange markings on the stones of various shapes. There were shapes of human faces on the rocks, along with snake-shaped stones, and a large stone serpent that caught their attention. These weren't just random scratches. They were detailed pictures. It was like looking at a picture book from the past. They took its snaps and uploaded them online, which soon became viral. Midnight encounter. Late one night, teenagers were driving through a remote area. The only light came from their car's headlights, casting strange shadows on the empty road. The bravest boy of the group decided to check it out, but he ran back to the car, yelling for his friends to drive away. A wise decision, because you never know what a small creature can bring along with it. Afterward, car headlights showed that one creature was lying on its back, and one was on it. It appeared strange, so the man decided to leave the wild creature on their own and came back. Night Watch surprise. What would you do if you turned on your lantern in the forest and came face to face with Bigfoot? A traveler was camping alone in the forest. As night fell, he heard twigs snapping nearby. He turned on his lantern and saw two bright eyes staring at him from the trees. It belonged to a huge, furry creature and black in color. It was a Bigfoot. It passed among the trees and vanished into the darkness. He packed up his tent right away and left the campsite. Park werewolf. A spooky incident happened in a park in Argentina. A local's walk turned into a scary adventure he'll never forget. He was strolling through a park near Reconquista City in Argentina at night and walked past some trees when he saw something that made his heart skip a beat. There, in the park light, was a strange, dark figure. The shape looked like it wasn't human. It had long arms and was sitting in a weird, crouching posture. It looked just like a werewolf from stories. The man quickly took out his phone and recorded what he saw, and this news soon became the talk of the town. Magic stream. Some tourists found a beautiful stream between two big cliffs. The water was clear and shiny in the sun. One of them threw a small stone into the water for fun. When it splashed, an amazing thing happened.
Watch these walls.
The sun
There's really only been one music licensing platform that I trust to find music I'm looking for.
Bounced off the ripples in the water and made the cliffs glow. It actually was a reflection.
Oh my God, bro.
It looked like the rocks were alive with moving light. The tourists were amazed at how a little stone could make such a magical sight in nature. Playground fright. A fun night out turned into a spooky experience for 4 friends. They were having a great time on the swings in a park at night. One of them started filming their fun on his phone, but when they watched the video later, they got a big shock. In the background, they saw a weird, shadowy figure. The shape kept changing from standing to sitting, like it couldn't decide what to be. The friends realized they had caught a skinwalker on camera. None of them ever went back to that park after dark again. The Sigbin. One afternoon, a local in the Philippines spotted something unusual moving through the bushes. It appeared to be the Sigbin, a legendary creature known for its eerie traits. Typically, the Sigbin is thought to come out at night, feeding on small animals and even scaring away those who wander too close. But this was a strange sign in daylight. It was too shy to show its face, so the local let the creature as it was and came out from the eerie place. Dark encounter. One evening, a biker ventured deep into a dark forest. He was setting up his camera on the bike, vlogging the beautiful nature. As he rode along, he suddenly froze in fear. His camera captured a disturbing scene, a frightening monster sitting on a large rock. It was a skinwalker with a twisted body and glowing eyes. The biker and the creature locked eyes, both motionless. Terrified, the biker struggled to start his bike. After several attempts, the bike was ready to start. He quickly turned around and went away as fast as possible. Alien crash. In a leaked video, army officers were seen carrying something odd on a stretcher. It wasn't a person at all. It was wearing a colorful shirt, just like humans wear, but its eyes were big and black. It was an alien carcass. Maybe its flying saucer crashed in the forest nearby. Whatever might be the case, one thing is for sure, these extraterrestrial creatures have found a way to our Earth. And with cameras capturing everything, I believe there's going to be more footage revealing them now. Slender Stalker. One night, as a local was cycling through the woods, the only light came from his cycle. Suddenly, he saw a disturbing figure in the distance just for seconds. A tall and dark creature. It looked like a slender man he had never seen before. Fear gripped him, and he accelerated. Although he wasn't able to capture the skinwalker again on his camera, he believes it kept following him until the guy was out of his territory. He swore never to take this route again after being haunted by this spooky encounter. Monkey creature. A resident spotted an unusual creature in an abandoned area. At first glance, it appeared to be just a regular monkey. However, as he approached, he realized it was entirely different. The monkey had an odd hand that looked anything but normal. Instead of being covered in fur, this hand was entirely black, like a robotic hand. As soon as the man spotted him, the odd monkey. The tree is probably about 1,500 years old. That's older than many countries. Another reason for it being famous is that long ago, people used this tree as a jail. The tree has a big hollow space inside, and someone cut a door into it. Locals even say that police would keep prisoners there when they were taking them to a town called Derby. Forest spirit. What would you do if a magical, glowing creature landed in your hands? A family visiting a forest caught a sight. High above them floated a glowing creature with shining wings. Its glowing body gave off warmth, like a living flame. Mesmerized, the family watched the creature fly around them. Feeling their wonder, it slowly came down, letting the mother gently hold it in her hands. To her surprise, the creature felt warm, like holding a hot coal. Seeing that it was getting weaker, the mother quickly placed it on a nearby tree trunk. Fly surprise. Buzz! Something big bumped into a local who was passing. He quickly caught it in his hands. What could it be? He inspected it carefully. It was a fly, but not like any he'd seen before. This fly was huge. It looked like Wallace's giant bee. Its wings were amazing. So big and beautiful. Knowing how special this bee was, he carefully caught it before it could fly away. You should keep an eye out in your neighborhood. There might be another giant bee waiting for you. Mysterious bone. A man walking through a rural area stumbled upon an extraordinary discovery. As he walked through some bushes, he noticed a huge bone sticking out of the ground. It wasn't like any bone he had ever seen before. This bone was as big as a tree trunk. It was long and...
Tu experiencia en Canadá pues
fue mala. ¿Qué pasó? Bueno, porque la gente era
straight and had an odd hump at one side. It might belong to someone who is no more, possibly one of the giants called Nephilim from Jewish stories in the Bible.
Wow.
But the guy decided to let it stay out there, probably for someone else to discover it. Fairy dance. In the jungle, a hunter's trail camera caught a wonderful sight. It showed dozens of tiny glowing creatures floating in the air. They looked like fairies from a storybook. The group was moving freely and seemed pleasant, as no one was there to spot them. But the hunter, who was waiting for the deer to come, captured the unbelievable sight. Unfortunately, that was all the hunter could capture before the fairies spotted him and disappeared in the mist. When the video was shared online, a few were skeptical, while others believe it was a truly magical event the guy captured. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Dodo surprise. One night in the forest, a hidden camera set up by a hunter captured an unbelievable sight. Standing next to a big tree was a bird that looked just like a dodo. Can you believe it? Dodos were thought to have passed away 300 years ago. The hunter couldn't wait to share his discovery. He put the video online and it spread like wildfire. Everyone wanted to see the impossible bird. When scientists looked closely at the pictures, they were shocked. How could a dodo still be alive after all this time? This surprise sighting has got animal lovers everywhere super excited. Now they're full of questions and can't wait to learn more about this amazing bird's return. Alien discovery. How would you react if you found a creature that seemed like it was from outer space? A video has gone viral on the internet, showing an unusual sight. A man holding what appeared to be a lifeless alien in his hand, inspecting it closely. At first, it looked like a large grasshopper, but upon closer inspection, it became clear that it wasn't a grasshopper at all. It looked like a tiny alien, with long, fragile arms and legs. 2 antennae were also seen coming out of its head. The little creature was completely still, showing no signs of movement as it was lifeless. The man decided to take it with him to show others his rare discovery. Night of Terror. The tourist was enjoying his time camping in the woods when suddenly he noticed a figure moving near a big rock. Out of the darkness emerged a terrifying creature. The tourist couldn't believe his eyes. It was a huge, hairy monster. Long white fur covered its whole body, and its eyes glowed bright red in the dark. The creature looked angry and hungry, and might be hungry for food. Terrified, the camper decided to run away as fast as he could. What was this demonic creature doing in the woods? The tourist didn't stick around to find out. Tiny discovery. One day, an excavator was working in a muddy area when it hit something strange. As it was carefully dug around, it uncovered a tiny, delicate half-body of some mysterious creature. The workers working nearby were shocked. They'd never seen anything like it before. The little body part looked super old and fragile, like it had been buried there for a very long time. But what kind of animal did it belong to? Nobody knew. The possibility is that it might be from some ancient species that lived long, long ago. Incredible discovery, right? Xiaojia Tiankeng. A hole so big, it swallowed a forest. In China, explorers found a giant sinkhole. This wasn't just any hole. It was as deep as a 60-story building. When the brave China-UK team first peeked inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. The hole was super deep at 660 meters, and so wide it could fit millions of bathtubs. If you stood at the bottom and looked up, the sky would seem like a tiny blue dot. Scientists think this mega hole formed because of water secretly digging underground for many years. It's one of the biggest sinkholes ever found. Now researchers can't wait to explore more about it. Petrified mushroom. An explorer ventured into the heritage garden, his camera capturing the beauty around him. As he went further, he spotted a massive, petrified mushroom towering over the forest floor.
Oh, no.
It was enormous, with a stem as thick as a tree trunk and covered in a brown, bark-like texture. The explorer touched it and realized that its hardness was like stone.
Oh, no. Oh, big.
This was no ordinary fungus. It was a remnant from a time before the flood, a world where everything grew larger than life. What stories did this ancient giant hold? Hope soon we will talk about it in our upcoming videos. Last Defenders. How would you react if you saw your home being destroyed by machines? Hidden away in the jungles of Halmahera Island, something incredible happened. Two brave people from a tribe called the Hongana Manyawa, who had never met outsiders before, found themselves in a scary situation. These tribal members stood by a small stream holding big bamboo sticks. Just across the water, they saw huge machines destroying their beautiful forest home. The tribe members were so scared and angry that they threw pieces of wood at them, trying to make them go away.
Lo que más me gusta de Privé son las marcas. Mi consejo es que no se te escapen las ofertas que te gustan. Hay que aprovechar las horas que están activas porque luego desaparecen y muchas veces no vuelven. Así que si ves una oferta que te gusta, cógela.
Nivel de inglés avanzado.
Sí.
Pues seguimos la entrevista en inglés.
Sí, and yes. Yes.
Vas más preparado si te ha enseñado un profesor. Preparación, prepli para pro. Encuentra el tutor que mejor se adapta a lo que buscas y aprende a hablar inglés como un pro.
Super, let's switch to English.
Prepli, la prep para hablar inglés pro.
But sadly, they ran back. I really hope they were able to stop them. Hidden Rome. A pig farm hides Rome's ancient secret. Imagine finding treasure while looking at a pig farm. That's kind of what happened near Lake Bracciano in Italy. Two British filmmakers discovered something super important hidden under some old farmland. They found the start of a special water tunnel called an aqueduct. This wasn't just any aqueduct. It was built by Emperor Trajan about 1,900 years ago. It brought clean water to ancient Rome, helping the city grow huge and powerful. The coolest part? They found a secret tunnel with special blue paint from Egypt. This shows how important this place was to the Romans. It's amazing to think that this ancient water source is still working today, even feeding fountains in the Vatican. City and jungle. In Mexico, archaeologists found an entire ancient city hidden in the jungle near a place called Canasin. This wasn't just any old city. It was built by the Maya people a very long time ago. The archaeologists uncovered 5 big palaces and several buildings shaped like pyramids. They also found plazas, houses, and other cool stuff. From the 9th to 11th centuries, these palaces were the home. That's older than your great-great-great-grandparents' time. The team even found an altar and what they think might be an old oven or a place where people made pottery. This discovery is like finding a treasure chest full of history. Forest horror. The dark woods hid something strange that night. A villager turned on his flashlight, and there it was, a huge, hairy creature. It looked just like Bigfoot. Its glowing eyes shone in the night, staring right at him. Dark fur covered its tall body, and its strong arms hung by its sides. For a second, they had an eye encounter. Then, without warning, the creature turned and vanished into the forest. The woods were quiet again, but the villager knew something mysterious was out there. Giant wolf. One evening, a man was walking in the jungle when he came across a surprising sight. A massive wolf, larger than any he had ever seen, was standing in the path. Its dark fur bristled as it moved. The wolf was at least twice the size of a normal one, with powerful legs and fierce eyes. It seemed to be either hungry and searching for food, or looking for its pack. It was a rare species that had never been seen in this area before, but the fact that it ran as soon as the man came near it made the entire encounter a bit too spooky. Barn monster mystery. A farmer in Texas got a big shock one day. When he went to check on his animals in the barn, he spotted something strange hiding in the corner. It was a strange creature he had never seen before. It was tangled in ropes.
A little bit more crept in. I saw it didn't have fur. I see as it walks into the light slowly, it was a humanoid shaped head.
Yeah, it looks humanoid, but this figure is over 8 feet tall.
Strange sightings that make no sense, and weird creatures that should not exist. When something unusual caught his eye. 2 large black objects moved through the trees. At first, they looked like umbrellas, gliding smoothly over the forest floor. But then, he noticed the most amazing thing. They had small legs. The strange creatures continued on their way, never revealing their true identity.
A giant hole larger than the country of Netherlands has now opened up in Antarctica's Weddell Sea.
New life under an ice shelf, and the discovery was an accident.
I don't understand why there's all this like chapping around the eyes. Looks like it would live in a really cold area.
From hidden cities to their mysterious inhabitants, the world's coldest places hide the biggest surprises. Some of these unexpected discoveries are revealed by the scientists
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
who have explored the depths of Antarctica. So let's reveal the shocking iced mysteries together that no one was supposed to see otherwise. Imagine finding a mammoth frozen in ice. That's what fascinated the paleontologists. As they carefully unwrapped it, they could hardly believe their eyes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
It was about as old as a young elephant when it was no more. Its body was all twisted, like it was doing a funny dance. The scientists could even see its feet and its strawberry blonde hair. Every part of the mammoth tells a story about how it lived. By studying it, paleontologists hope to learn why these big, hairy elephants disappeared. It's like reading a very old book, but instead of words, they're looking at bones and fur. Footprints. Near Mount Everest, a person who looks for mystery animals found something amazing. There were huge footprints on the ice. They were 12 inches long and 5 inches wide, way bigger than a person's foot. These footprints were in a place where no people lived. They didn't look like they came from a bear or a yak. The local guides, called Sherpas, knew right away. They said these were Yeti footprints. Someone took a picture of the footprints using an ice axe to show how big they were. In 1951, this photo made everyone super excited about the Yeti. People all over the world started wondering about Yeti mania. Agartha. Deep in the frozen lands of the north, explorers made astonishing finds. They found a huge hole in the ice that seemed to go on forever. Curious about what might be down there, they carefully lowered a special camera into the dark opening. It showed a hidden city called Agartha, buried deep under the ice. It was a strange mix of land and ice, creating a mysterious world no one knew existed. The explorers couldn't believe their eyes. How long had this secret city been there? Who built it? Now they are working hard to uncover the secrets of Agartha and share their incredible find with the world. Massive meteorite. In the icy wilderness of Antarctica, the Field Museum scientists initiated a quest. Instead of looking for wildlife, they were in search of meteorites that could reveal the mysteries of how our solar system came to be. Just as they thought their month-long search was concluding, they spotted something unusual. A large, dark rock resting on the ice.
Heart started pounding. We all looked at each other, hesitant glances, because we knew that what we were looking at was a meteorite, then we had really hit the mother lode here.
They had discovered a massive 17-pound meteorite. Carefully, the scientists wrapped their precious find and transported it back to camp.
This is the first time that I've found one myself, and that, of course, makes it all the more exciting.
This remarkable rock is now in Belgium, where scientists are studying it closely. UFO sighting. Many years ago, in 1946, a well-known explorer led a significant expedition to Antarctica. He and his team aimed to find locations for military bases, but they discovered something much more thrilling. In a secret diary found after he was no more, the explorer detailed a hidden doorway at the South Pole that supposedly led to the center of the Earth. There, he met a being referred to as the Master, who warned him about the nuclear weapons. The government instructed him to keep this information confidential. Some believe his story links to modern UFO sightings, suggesting that advanced beings within the Earth monitor human activities, especially those related to nuclear arms. But what's the truth? Let me know your opinion. Base 211. Long ago, in December 1938, a group from Germany went on a secret trip to Antarctica. The team had 33 people, including scientists and others who believed in mysteries. They were looking for ancient and special objects they thought had amazing powers. The team drew maps of the icy land and even built a hidden base called Base 211 under the ice. There were also later theories and rumors that the Nazis built extensive underground facilities and possibly even escaped there after World War II. America sent lots of soldiers to Antarctica too. People started to wonder if there were secret inventions hidden under all that ice. Even today, some folks think strange things are still happening in that frozen land. Hairy creature. Bigfoot is real, and I have the pictures to prove it, a tourist announced, revealing images of a colossal, hairy being that he named Hank.
¿Qué se necesita para ser un maestro? Determinación, creatividad, obsesión.
There's all this like chapping around the eyes. It looks like it would live in a really cold area.
Leaving everyone buzzing with curiosity. The photos showed a creature standing 8 feet tall, resembling a black bear, but distinctly different. As he toured the country, charging for glimpses of Hank, excitement turned to skepticism. Experts pointed out odd details. No signs of any injury on the body, and a strange face with a high brow and inverted lips. With questions and doubts everywhere, the mystery of Hank was still not solved. It was unclear where he came from and where he was now. Yeti mystery. People have been talking about the Sasquatch Yeti for a long time, high up in the snowy Himalayan mountains. In 1996, something exciting happened. Some hikers in Nepal took a video that they said showed the Yeti. In the footage, everyone saw a big Sasquatch walking through the snow. The video made everyone talk about the Yeti again. Could it be out there, hiding in the snowy mountains? Maybe one day, they'll find out for sure. Cyclops. A group of tourists went into a dark cave and were shocked when they saw a cyclops structure. It had one enormous eye and a round, amusing nose. Next to it stood another bizarre figure, headless yet wearing leather shoes. Then they spotted a third being, its mouth lined with sharp teeth, like a dinosaur's. But the most chilling was the last, a face resembling a skull, hollow and unsettling. This place felt like the scariest of all. At the end, they heard a voice emerge from the shadows, whispering, "Now that you've seen us, you'll have to stay in the shadows forever." Bigfoot walk. A man launched his drone over a snowy area and suddenly captured what he was definitely not supposed to see. A hairy giant that was walking through the snow-covered trees. The drone continued to follow it until it disappeared into the woods. But the man who filmed the bushy figure was persistent that he captured a Bigfoot because what else could survive in such freezing temperatures? While skeptics say it could be a man wearing a costume, the giant footsteps it took were not human-like. So my vote is for Bigfoot. If you have any better explanation, do let me know. Secret mission. There are many mysteries in Antarctica, but what I am about to tell you is the strangest of all. Scientists have been coming to explore Antarctica for hundreds of years, but one mystery that has never been solved is the giant Antarctic walls. These walls are so huge that some people have even said they are the boundaries of the Earth.
Cuando ocuparon la casa en la que vive María, también me la ocuparon a mí, Ana, su asesora de Generali. Con la cobertura de recuperación de la vivienda ocupada por allanamiento, estuvimos a su lado hasta solucionarlo. Generali, contigo todo.
¿Te gusta jugar al baloncesto? Ahora, con Galletas Príncipe, puedes disfrutar de unas increíbles experiencias en familia en la Academia Movistar Estudiantes. Entra en príncipe.es y descubre cómo participar.
But no one can say for sure because there is also speculation that they are linked to ancient civilizations. Now, what exactly these walls are, and when we will know more about them, no one knows. Flying saucer. Now, I know the eyes could deceive, but the camera could not, right? So watch here as some rangers discovered a mysteriously floating aircraft in Glacier Bay National Park. It wasn't anything like a usual plane. It was a dome-shaped craft nestled among the mountains. But this video, which instantly went viral, has an explanation. A bit disappointing, But actually, it was a mirage, which means it was just a distorted image of an object that was already there. It could be a rock or a similar object that was already there. In the end, it did give the onlookers a reason to think about the unusual activities happening around us. Horse finding. In Norway, some diggers found something really cool in the melting ice. An old horse. The ice was like a giant freezer, keeping things from long ago safe. As the ice melted, more old stuff showed up. They found arrows, bows, and things from Viking times, all about 6,000 years old. The diggers had to work fast because the ice was melting quickly. It wasn't easy work. The weather was cold and tricky, and the ground was bumpy. But every old thing they found told a story about how people lived back then. It was like finding messages from the past, frozen in time and waiting to be found. Utah mystery. On a foggy day in Utah, a bizarre, slimy mass in the snow captured the attention of startled tourists.
Did you see it? Slimy? Yeah!
Was it alive? The group gently poked it, and the air got colder. The fog became thicker, wrapping around them like a curtain. What if this thing was sick, or worse, from alien space? Just then, they spotted footprints in the snow nearby, making them feel scared. Something else was out there. Whatever it was, it seemed to have awakened, leaving the tourists huddled together, wondering what horrors lay ahead. Ancient history. In the Italian Alps, a filmmaker discovered an old hideout from long ago. As the ice melts, it reveals artifacts from World War I. He saw old clothes, beds made of hay, and wooden structures. These items tell us how soldiers lived over 100 years ago. But there's a problem. The ice is melting quickly because of climate change. Researchers need to find and save these treasures because the clock is ticking. Each discovery helps us learn more about the past and reminds us of the importance of taking care of our planet. Hidden plane. A plane from 1946. It lay frozen in the Swiss Alps, hidden in ice for decades. As the world warms, the ice is melting, revealing the plane's wreckage. The Swiss army is racing against time to rescue it before it falls into a crack. They carefully use chains to pull the parts out and lift them with helicopters. The ice is slippery, and the metal is sharp, making the mission tricky. Each piece they recover is like solving a giant puzzle, bringing history back to life before it disappears forever. The team has successfully saved the plane, preserving a piece of the past for future generations to explore. Polynius. Scientists in Antarctica found weird stuff, a giant hole in the ice.
A giant hole larger than the country of Netherlands has now opened up in Antarctica's Weddell Sea.
Usually these holes, called polynias, are found near the edge of the ice. But this one is right in the middle, which is super strange. Scientists think warm water from deep down might be coming up and melting the ice. Now, people from Princeton are using special tools to study this mystery hole. They're looking at pictures from space and using fancy gadgets on the ground. They want to know why this hole is there and what it means for our planet. It's like being a detective, but for the whole Earth. Prehistoric find. Could the ice be hiding a glimpse into a forgotten world? Deep under the ice, the explorer was on a hunt for special things hidden inside, using a special tool that beeped. As he walked on the ice, the beeping grew louder. Excited, he began to break the ice with his hammer. Suddenly, he saw a scary face. The explorer kept digging, and soon a whole face was revealed. A dinosaur-like creature frozen in the ice. It was like finding a time machine that could show us what the world was like millions of years ago. Huge pyramids. Hidden beneath Antarctica's vast ice, strange shapes began to appear in pictures taken from space. Huge pyramids, buried for ages. One of these mysterious structures was as large as 2 football fields. Its design similar to Egypt's ancient monuments, but even bigger. Could people have lived here when the land was warm? As they dug deeper into the ice, they found pieces of tropical plants, hinting at a lost world. What other secrets might be hidden beneath the frozen layers? Could these strange discoveries change what we know about
Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a una nueva edición.
Earth's history? Antarctica secret. Throughout history, many have talked about a great flood that once covered the Earth. In a holy book, there's a tale of Noah, a man who built a massive boat to save animals from the rising waters. Other legends speak of Atlantis, a city lost beneath the sea. Some believe it might even be hidden beneath Antarctica's ice.
Atlantis was moved under the ice.
Stories of strange sightings in Antarctica, old structures, or signs of visitors from other worlds add to the mystery. Though we don't know if these tales are true, they leave everyone wondering what might be hidden beneath the frozen surface. Perhaps one day something incredible will be revealed. Antarctica flooding. The Taylor Glacier in Antarctica has a surprising secret. A bright red waterfall that flows into a nearby frozen lake.
And so we learn from those extremes, right? It's different than anything else we know.
For years, scientists have been trying to understand this mysterious feature. They want to know why it's so red if it ever stops flowing, and if any tiny creatures can survive in such a harsh environment. A scientist studying underground water is investigating this strange place. They are also exploring the tiny life forms that thrive here. These discoveries could even help us learn about possible life on other planets. What other secrets might be hidden beneath all that ice? It's like a giant frozen puzzle waiting to be solved. Spacecraft. A helicopter pilot, while looking down from above, spotted something really strange. It was a mysterious-looking aircraft hovering over the frozen water. It seemed as if someone inside was trying to start it up, just like you would start a car. Suddenly, smoke began to billow from the craft. Then, the spaceship started to lift off the ground. It moved slowly at first, but then, whoosh, it soared away into the sky. Were alien visitors just exploring our world? Or had they come to enjoy vacations in the snow area? Sasquatch. In a frosty forest near St. Elmo, Illinois, a huge creature called a Sasquatch was standing next to a tree. A man nearby saw the Sasquatch and started recording it, but when the Sasquatch noticed him, he got scared. Or probably they both didn't want to encounter each other as the Sasquatch continued walking towards the woods. It just looks like you stepped into a scene from Harry and the Hendersons, where the line between man and beast blurred in the winter wonderland. Tree movement. A group of friends was going to explore the snowy mountains, but something happened on the way that forced them to turn back. At a distance, they saw that a tree was shaking in a very strange way. Seeing this, one thing was sure. This could not be done by any normal human. They all believed it was the famous icy mountain monster, Yeti. Seeing all this, they got scared and turned back, which I would say was the right decision. Strange lizard. In a land covered in ice, a local found strange creatures, looking like a lizard, but nothing anyone had ever seen before. Their back was bumpy with ridges, just like the dinosaurs in books. The weirdest part was their head, as they seemed to wear a heavy hat made of ice, making it look even scarier. They moved with their legs slowly, as if they had been sleeping on the ice for a very long time. It felt a chill run down their spine after watching them. It was a mystery that thrilled and frightened them all. Unicorn. This Chinese man could be seen holding a mysterious creature, and the majestic animal looked surprisingly calm. It was captured on a Chinese farm. Since then, it got the attention of the online community, with people searching for answers. Now, there could be two possible explanations for this. One, Since China has been so advanced with experiments, it could be the latest version of the unicorn. 2. This could be a hybrid horse. And if you ask me, I would say it resembled the unicorn a bit more. Alien body. Under the Antarctic sky, a mysterious sight caught the attention of Russian astronauts. An alien body helplessly lying on the snow. Its skin showed signs of decomposition, and its eyes resembled dark voids. In simple words, it looked exactly like the alien. According to the onlookers, they did spot some UFO remains nearby, which confirmed that it was extraterrestrial. They wondered if aliens might come searching for their missing friend. Carefully, they reported their findings for further investigation. Everyone was left to ponder the secrets of life beyond Earth and what this discovery might reveal. Cave mystery. A mysterious discovery awaited a group of explorers as they uncovered a hidden doorway leading to the past. Descending into the depths, they entered a breathtaking world filled with wonders. The cave walls were alive with ancient pictures, telling stories of a time when people thrived in such a cold climate. As they went further, they found colorful pots and an odd machine, all preserved in time. Now, the explorers are studying these artifacts, eager to piece together the story of Antarctica's lost inhabitants and their forgotten existence. Dinosaur. Way up in Alaska, a scientist was just digging around in the ice, looking for old stuff, when bam, his drill hit solid. Turns out, it was a giant dinosaur tooth. He couldn't believe it. Curiosity kicked in, and he kept digging, and after hours of hard work, he uncovered an entire frozen T-Rex. It was as long as a bus, just chilling there for millions of years. Soon, everyone was buzzing about this incredible find, with scientists from all over wanting to check it out. This frozen dino gave us an amazing peek into how things were way back when. Monster scares explorers. In a faraway frozen place, explorers looking for cool stuff found something really scary. Stuck in old ice was a weird creature that looked like it might wake up any second. Its body was all twisted, with bones stuck together in strange ways. It had big claws and a huge tail that made everyone think of the scary monster from the movie The Thing. But this wasn't from a movie. It was real. As they cleaned off the ice, they figured out what it was. They had found the bones of a frozen dragon. Its skeleton looked like it was trying to break out of the ice. Will this dragon stay frozen forever, or will it wake up someday? One thing's for sure, anyone who sees this ice monster will have scary dreams for a long time. Icy discoveries.
New life under an ice shelf, and the discovery was an accident.
Polar scientists made a cool discovery. They drilled a big hole and sent cameras down to look around. At the bottom, they found tiny living things. There were little sponges and mats of tiny creatures, all living in the dark. They were super surprised. How could anything live so far from the sun? They think ocean water might bring food to these creatures. Even though the researchers couldn't bring any samples back, this discovery shows that life can survive in really tough places. It makes polar scientists excited to explore more. Concentric circles. A giant oval hidden under the ice. What caused it? In 2012, a satellite captured a strange picture in Antarctica. A concentric ring-like structure measuring 400 feet wide, as big as a football field, trapped beneath the ice. What could have created it?
Feature here is circular and not long and linear.
Some people think strong winds shaped it, while others believe melting ice left a huge space. Since no one has gone to check, the mystery remains unsolved. What do you think this hidden shape might be? Secret garden. Some Australians sent a robot beneath the ice in Antarctica. It had a camera to take pictures of what it saw. They found amazing, colorful sponges and plants living in the super cold water. It even saw hidden eggs. This means there's a whole world of life down there that we didn't know about. Each picture taken helped the explorers learn more about the animals and plants in Antarctica. It shows that even in extremely cold places, life finds a way to grow and thrive. Icebergs. An airplane took explorers over Antarctica, flying above the Larsen sea ice, where they saw big icebergs floating in the water. These icebergs used to be part of a giant iceberg called A68, which was 100 miles long. In the afternoon, the open water sparkled as they glided over the sea ice. They also noticed how the ice was changing and melting. Their trip helped us learn more about this icy world and why we need to care for it. Every moment was a discovery in this beautiful, frozen place. Small hole. Guess what? A giant hole has appeared in Antarctica. This hole, called a polynya, first showed up in 1974 and was stretching as wide as Oregon. Then it vanished in 1976, and scientists thought it was gone for good. But again, in 2016, a NASA satellite spotted a small opening. Now it has grown really large again. It looks like someone punched a hole in the ice, and it might be due to climate change. It's a big mystery that scientists are eager to solve. Frozen wonders. In Antarctica, a group of adventurers reached a place that looked like a giant ice factory. They were excited to see the freeze-up season. The sea around Antarctica was turning into ice, not just because it was really cold. The magic came from strong winds called katabatic winds. These winds raced down the icy hills, helping to create lots of sea ice. The coolest part? Some of the ice looked like dragon skin. It's not me saying it, but the experts who named it. And since they have been trying to examine it closely to reveal more secrets, humanoid. In the icy landscape of Siberia, nothing seemed out of the ordinary until the explorers found a humanoid lying on the icy ground. It was a greenish figure. Its arms and legs resembled thin stalks, and it seemed to be sleeping peacefully as if it had been there for a long time. Could there be more of these strange beings hidden nearby? Everyone hoped this unusual find might help uncover secrets about Siberia's past. Strange squid. A lake hidden under 2 miles of ice at Antarctica's Vostok Station was discovered by scientists in 1974. 30 years later, divers decided to explore this mysterious lake. They were in for a big surprise. In the water, they encountered a giant squid with 14 long tentacles. The team managed to capture the strange squid, naming it Organism 46B. The officials quickly took it away and instructed everyone to remain silent about it. No one knows where the squid is now, but some believe it is being studied in a secret location. And considering the recent events, I believe anything is possible in this weird world. Sponge-like organisms. During a remarkable expedition in Antarctica, a team of British researchers drilled about half a mile into a massive ice shelf. They hoped to uncover fascinating geological formations, but stumbled upon something even more exciting. At the bottom of the hole, they found numerous tiny creatures living on an oddly shaped rock. Tiny bacteria were also found, making it their home. This incredible discovery sparked the researchers' excitement, suggesting that life might thrive in other icy environments, even in space. Green lands. Did you know there might be a huge body of water hidden deep inside our planet? Some adventurers say they found a massive amount of water way down below our feet. This secret reservoir is so big, it could fill up all the oceans we can see 3 times over. Some people think there are secret doors to this underground world at the North and South Poles. Adventurers who've been exploring said they had seen green lands beyond the icy North Pole. It's hard to believe what is actual reality. Mysterious creatures. A frosty world had a surprise in store. An explorer was wandering through the icy land when a strange creature caught his eye. Trapped in the ice was a frozen columbidae. Carefully, he tapped the ice around the columbidae. Then the ice cracked and the columbidae broke free. The frozen bird shook off its icy coat and walked away. The video of the frozen columbidae release became unforgettable. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. Long ago, a man was exploring the icy land. As he walked through the frozen landscape, he saw something that shocked him, a huge black mammoth. This mammoth was unlike any he'd ever seen. Its thick, shaggy coat protected it from the cold. The mammoth's long trunk moved gently as it searched the snow, trying to find hidden food. He couldn't believe his eyes. He stood there, shocked, watching this extinct species. It used its tusks to dig up tasty roots and berries. Best part? It was like seeing a mammoth from a storybook come to life right in front of him. So is it true that the extinct creatures have come alive? Well, I believe they did.
Echa un vistazo a esto. Estás viendo un mech gigantesco del juego de acción postapocalíptico Crossout. Sí, este impresionante juego ahora no solo cuenta con tanques y abominaciones voladoras, sino también con enormes...
He quickly figured out it was a wolf eel, known for its ability to change colors to match its surroundings. Remember, the sea is full of surprises. Next time you're fishing, be prepared. You might just meet...
Hello everyone, my name is Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. For those who are unaware, Randonautica is an app that was created by Auburn Salcedo and Joshua Langfelder in February of 2020. The app randomly generates coordinates that enables the user to explore their local area and report on their findings. As you can probably expect, sometimes these findings end up being stuff that's less than normal. Sometimes these findings can be downright terrifying, such as the case in this video. This TikTok video follows a woman named Marie, along with a friend of hers, who went and followed the coordinates that the app gave to her. However, when they got there, they were absolutely shocked to see this.
Why do we just go to the quantum points and this whole person is sky? Oh my God. I can't. What if the person shows up in my rear view camera? No, I can't. Why do we just go to this quantum points and this whole person is sky? Oh my God. I can't. What if the person shows up in my rear view camera?
At first, only one person is visible, but near the end, 1 or 2 other people seem to be walking towards the TikToker as well. Not only is this video incredibly creepy, but it also just goes to show that sometimes apps are best to be left untouched. Do you think these strangers were up to no good? Or were they just friendly people out for a late night walk? Either way, let's just hope that Marie's okay and will be more careful next time. YouTube user by the name of Mood Row uploaded the following bizarre video to their account on January 28, 2022 that is almost guaranteed to send a shiver down your spine. In the video, we watch as the uploader is driving around in the middle of the night when he eventually stops his vehicle on a patch of dirt road that stretches as far as the eye can see. He shines his headlights in front of him and makes a genuinely shocking discovery that will chill your blood. Take a look. Standing directly in front of the uploader is what appears to be some sort of creepy, ghostly witch woman, dressed entirely in white. The video ends abruptly before anything else can happen. What did this extremely strange woman want, and what was she doing out in the middle of nowhere in the dead of night? Was this actually a ghost woman, or was this something else? Be sure to leave all your theories and ideas in the comment section down below. Scooter McScoots uploaded a video to his YouTube channel on April 8, 2007, perhaps making it one of the oldest scary videos you can find on the gargantuan video streaming platform. In the description of the video, Scooter provides a bit of context for us, explaining, quote, "We were doing a history project on the scariest places on Earth, so we decided to film the faces in Princeton, West Virginia. You are supposed to see the faces of 4 teenagers that died at the cliffs. I think what we caught on film is proof that the faces are real." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the video and see what's going on here.
Don't say that, because then if we have to use this for the school project, you cussing. It's not called.
Cut and edit. Come down here, Marshall. Let's see what we got down here. Did y'all just hear that?
Man, it's just a branch falling or something. God. Here you go, that little bullshit again.
I don't like it.
Come down here, Marshall. Let's see what we got down here. See what we got down here. See what we got down here. Did y'all just hear that?
Man, it's just a branch falling or something. God. Here you go, that little bullshit again.
At around the 1 minute and 15-second mark, a sound can be heard coming from somewhere in the distance, at which point the guy goes to investigate. It's not even a minute later when this happens.
You're breaking it.
You see the face?
That's scary as can be right there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't!
Here, I'm going to the car. I'm going to the car.
At this point, they really should be leaving and making sure they can hightail it out of there as fast as humanly possible. But before they are able to do that, they are in for one last scare.
Crystal.
Alright.
Wow.
You get a C, we get an A.
He's full of bullshit,
Yeah,
man.
Marshall, I swear to God, dude, I heard something up there.
What'd you...
Rustling in the leaves, dude.
Something up there? It's fucking rocks, buddy.
I don't see no damn faces, I know that.
I just see some trees. Some rocks. Oh.
Marshall, what the f is that? Yeah, what the f is that, Marshall?
Hold on. Oh, that ain't shit. That ain't shit.
No, right the f there, Marshall. What the f is that?
Man, there ain't nothing up there.
Marshall, I'm not f***ing joking you. What the f
Oh, holy shit. Holy shit,
Marshall,
it's a globe.
Oh my god.
This is a highly interesting and incredibly creepy video that even 16 years later has yet to be properly explained. What do you make of this video? Do you think it's real? If so, what do you think this group of college students saw that night? Whatever it was, it surely wasn't anything good.
Dinos lo que tú haces. Nosotros nos encargamos del resto. Ionos, tu solución digital.
Muy buena presentación. ¿Crees que podrías hacerla en inglés?
Yes. Yes. Con Preply harás una buena preparación y progresarás. Así que la presentación la harás sin problemas. Preparación. Preply para pro.
Now let me run you through the dataset.
Preply, la prep para hablar inglés pro.
The following video is a documentary on California werewolves, uploaded in April of 2011. What caught my eye about this video were two very interesting pieces of footage that seem to feature genuine evidence of werewolves existing in California. On February 2nd, 2004, a man named Michael Lacoma was camping for the weekend around Fresno, California. The following video was captured on his cell phone. Michael explains where he had his tent set up. He says that he was filming a video when he heard a little noise up a hill that he described as sounding like an animal. He said when he got a closer look, he saw what looked like a wolf jumping on 2 feet.
Shape up there. What the hell is that? Oh my God. That ain't right. Looks like a wolf, but holy crap. I don't think I should be up here. I think I should be getting...
Here's a similar situation. On a ranch in Tehachapi, California, owner Randy Thompson caught the following on his outside camera in early March of 2004. What do you think he ended up capturing on his camera? Are these videos genuine proof of werewolves existing and roaming the world around us? If so, let's just hope that we remember to be extra cautious while exploring the wilderness. A YouTuber known as Bohi Danger Hard uploaded this unbelievably unnerving video to their channel on March 9th, 2009, and showcases something bone-chillingly terrifying. Throughout the course of the video, the uploader can be seen walking around this nice peaceful looking area, with a man named Ernesto who seems to be having a good time as well. However, it does not take long for it to be revealed to both individuals that something is terribly wrong here, and they are definitely not as alone as they probably hoped they were. Take a look.
Olha isso! É muito bem, não é? Tá, bom, vamos na casa. Ai, Jesus, que é isso? Vamos!
Vai, vai!
Ai, Jesus, que é isso?
Out of nowhere, a mysterious all-black entity can be seen walking across the screen for probably a second or two before the two individuals run for their lives before the video abruptly ends. Many people who have seen this video believe that these two managed to capture video proof of the existence of aliens. What do you think was shown in this video? Was it indeed alien life, or was it something completely different? Personally, I would be very impressed if this was achieved with the help of CGI, because creating a visual effect as authentic looking as this one would be incredibly challenging with the tools that were available in 2009. I'm interested to hear what you think in the comments. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Nutella, los buenos días que nos unen.
Sensodyne Clinical White proporciona 2 tonos más blancos y protege frente a la sensibilidad dental. ¡Me encanta!
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video was published to YouTube on March 1st, 2022 by a user known as Paranormal Me and originates from Turkey. You'll be sure to get chills down your spine after watching this eerie clip. The video in question was filmed on a stationary camera positioned inside of a creepy looking room that has debris and other various objects scattered around, haphazardly. From the looks of it, this place appears to be abandoned, but not as badly dilapidated as what you'd usually associate with abandoned buildings. In the video, we watch as a strange doll is propped up in a chair in the distance. Take a look at what happens next. Out of nowhere, the chair that the doll is resting on seemingly starts to rock back and forth all by itself before the chair itself is sent flying backwards. Another chair can be seen flying in the video as well. If this video is authentic, then it begs the question, what in the world could be causing this terrifying activity to occur? Is the house that was in this video haunted? If so, let's hope that nobody lives there. Sometimes the most simplistic videos can still end up being quite unsettling, much like this next clip published to YouTube all the way back on January 17th, 2011 by a channel appropriately titled Scary Videos. The video, which runs at a breezy 12 seconds, was filmed outside in front of a rustic abandoned looking castle that is seemingly in the middle of the woods at an undisclosed location. However, this seemingly random video takes a seriously dark turn in just a matter of moments. Did you see it? Around the 9-second mark in the video, a creepy monk can be seen standing around outside looking completely motionless, much to the shock and terror of the person recording the video. Not much is known about the footage, sadly, other than that it was filmed outside and seemingly near a castle in the middle of the woods. Due to the obscurity of the video, we can't know for sure which country it was filmed in, but based on the accents that can be heard in the background, England would be my best guess. One commenter suggests that it was filmed at Barry Pomeroy Castle in Devon, England, and based on images of that location, it certainly looks very similar to the one featured in the old video. If this ghost monk sighting is real, then we can only hope that whoever was filming the video was able to make it out of there in one piece. If you frequently scroll around on TikTok's horror community, then you're likely familiar with a man on the platform known as Old Folky John, who frequently uploads videos of terrifying things that occur to him in his day-to-day life. This particular video, however, may be one of the scariest ones he has uploaded to this day. The video, filmed back in February of this year, shows John walking around outside in the middle of the night. So far pretty normal, right? Well, that all takes a seriously sinister turn when it becomes crystal clear that John is definitely not alone out there in the middle of the darkness. Take a look. A terrifying creature suddenly begins to materialize in the distance, much to the horror of everyone who watched the clip online. Sadly, the footage ends right after John makes this startling discovery. The creature definitely appears to be quite large in height and quite lanky as well. What in the world could this creature possibly be, and what did it want with John? Let's just hope that it never comes after him again, whatever it is. On October 15th, 2010, a YouTube channel known as In Shock 2010 uploaded a highly unsettling video that has terrified the internet ever since. The uploader swears that the video is 100% real and nothing in the footage was altered in any way. The uploader gives some context, stating, quote, "Over several weeks, strange things and noises kept happening in the dining area. I decided to place a security camera. At the beginning, I kept thinking it was a small wild animal, like a raccoon or something similar. After 13 days of continuous recording, nothing was captured, until the night of October 11th, 2010. I didn't believe it." End quote. Let's have a look at the video. As you can see, some sort of bizarre alien-like creature can be seen spotted at the window outside of this man's house in the middle of the night, trying to pay him a visit for some reason. What do you make of this downright weird video? Do you think that the creature in the footage is indeed an alien, or is it something else altogether, such as a hoax? Let me know in the comments below.
The sprite. We can slightly change the pit and the way it looks. The spiky here, it looks like an octopus. It's too realistic having those eyes. The eyes of death. It's cute. You can change the colors. I like purple. So your clothes would change depending on what items you end up with in the game, what classes you end up taking. And so you can test what it looks like. So you can see, depending on which class I go for in the game. Oh, that one's super pretty. Be a wizard. That one's pretty. Necromancer. I do like playing necromancers. Okay, I think we need to go for Imperial Garden. That is one gorgeous set.
Desde este viernes, la mejor variedad de chaquetas ligeras para toda la familia. Chaquetas cortaviento y repelentes al agua para adultos por 12,99 y para peques y grandes por 8,99. En tu tienda y ya en Lidl.es. Lidl, marca la diferencia.
This final video is another throwback one, posted to YouTube by an account owner named SigaTube on April 27th, 2009. The backstory provided by the uploader reads as follows, quote, "My grandpa lived with us until he suddenly died 2 months ago. We put away his beloved rocking chair, and sometimes we hear strange sounds from our attic. Tonight I'm alone in the house, and the sound started again, and I went to check. This is what I filmed." End quote. Now with that out of the way, let's take a look at the video together and see what we find.
Grandpa.
As you can see, a chair can be seen mysteriously rocking all on its own up in the attic, before it eventually turns in a vigorous manner a second or two before the video abruptly ends. A lot of commenters believe that the footage is 100% genuine and shows proof of ghosts existing. But what do you think? Do you think that this video actually documents a ghost messing around in someone's attic trying to scare them? Or is this some sort of video effect? Obviously, something like this could easily be faked, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was faked. Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Prepárate un pan pita con el loncheado de Oztur Kebab de pollo. Disfruta añadiendo tus ingredientes favoritos. Oztur Kebab.
Capital de Tuvalu.
Fuera fute.
Tú tienes Digi, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Nuestra fibra es Smart, pero a este precio, el inteligente eres tú.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. The following piece of footage may be one of the oldest scary videos that you can find on YouTube, published to the platform by a user named Momaru0062 on July 17th, 2007. In the video, which was filmed in the Malaysian state of Sabah, we watch blurry footage of a group of guys hanging out in the middle of the night. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever. However, in just a moment, we are about to see the true nature of this bone-chilling video. Let's take a look.
Jamane, pasane pukul 4:05 minit. Buring lah teman ni. Durang ni buring bula. Itu saya tahu nya. Hai slipper. Buring eh?
Kau pun kali masing, kan aku masing aku.
Si boy mana?
Dalam tidur.
Tidur pulang si boy ni. Buring eh?
Masing. Apa?
Buring.
Kalau dia sekolah tu. Oh. Kalau mucil lah.
Wah, nombor. Masuk. Masuk saya Nur. Masuk Nur.
Relax lah.
Masuk dulu. Astagfirullah majal. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanallah. Masuk dulu, masuk. Mari kamu dulu. Astagfirullah, bukan cali ni, bukan cali. Masuk dulu. Bukan cali ni. Astagfirullah. Bukan cali, cak mulut dulu. Palui ni. Oh, mulut weh.
Out of nowhere, the boys start to freak out upon noticing that there is something weird hanging around them. They believe it is a Pontianak, a mythological creature or ghost in Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore. But strangely, even though the ghost seems to lurk around in the background for the entirety of the video, the boys only notice the alleged Pontianak about a minute into the video. The Pontianak, also sometimes referred to as Kuntilanak, usually takes the form of a pregnant woman who is unable to give birth to a child and is described as a long-haired woman dressed in white. What do you think? Was this simply a hoax? Or did these boys actually manage to capture authentic footage of the Pontianak? Or was this something else entirely? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. A man on TikTok named Danny Moss, who's a TV presenter and paranormal investigator, runs an account known simply as The Paranormal Investigator, where he uploads clips of his various findings from ghost hunting. He definitely has plenty of creepy videos that are sure to make you want to sleep with the lights turned on, but there's one video in particular that certainly rises above the rest. The video starts off relatively normal as we watch a wall in a normal looking room, but in just a matter of seconds, this video is about to send shivers straight up your spine. Take a look.
Guys, watch this here. Oh my god.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious ghostly apparition seems to move across the wall, much to the shock and awe of Danny, who definitely seems more mesmerized than scared. Someone in the background even chimes in admiration for this piece of footage. This is definitely a short clip, but it's also one that is guaranteed to blow you away. That is, if you believe it to be real. Do you think this footage is authentic? Or are you more of a skeptic in this case? Be sure to let me know your thoughts and theories. Matthew Ball posted the following piece of footage to his YouTube account on March 4th, 2007, and was taken on a train that was going from Adelaide to Jacobs Creek in the middle of a nice sunny day. From what I could find on the internet, the location of this video seems to be somewhere in South Australia. In the video, we can see the outdoor scenery looking green and beautiful, but in just a second, we are about to be subjected to another sight, and it's anything but beautiful. Let's look. Did you see it? If you look carefully, you can make out what appears to be a strange, ghostly apparition walking across the train tracks before the video abruptly ends. Sadly, the video itself doesn't have much context provided to it, so we don't know certain details that would surely help to figure out whether or not this is real or fake. However, thanks to the comment section, some people have provided some more information. Quote, "The area of the Barossa train line near Rowland Flat is notoriously haunted due to a train derailment in the late 1800s. There have been many stories of ghostly people crossing the tracks and causing further derailments. This could very well be one of the ghosts that haunts the train line." End quote. Another commenter said, quote, "I love this. My ancestors, great-grandparents times 5, lived in this exact area over 150 years ago and are buried at the Rowland Flat Cemetery. My husband and I went looking for their old house in Steingarten Road, Rowland Flat, in 2009, and we found the house of the brothers my relatives married all that time ago. And the person who was living in this house said the Schwarzkopf house on the other side of the dirt road was haunted and told us not to go in there. This is real." End quote. With that eerie backstory, it's no surprise many people believe this area to be haunted, and it makes the ghost sighting seen in this video all the more believable. So, is it real or fake? Either way, it's undeniably creepy. The following piece of footage was posted to Reddit by a user who says the recording commenced in Hungary, Sobanka, on June 29th, 2020. Of this video, the post has over 13,000 likes, which is mind-blowing in itself. The video is sure to leave you breathless. The footage in question shows the gorgeous nature of Hungary, but by looking in the sky, you should be able to make out something rather bizarre, which seems totally out of place with the rest of the scenery, that will make you scratch your head. Have a look. If you look at the footage when it is slowed down, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of strange, cylindrical shaped UFO. Usually, UFOs are shaped like discs, but this one is drastically different. The following submission statement explains a few important key points. Quote, "The object is seen going behind clouds, low visibility. The object simmers a metallic surface, seamless, no signs of propulsion. The object is seen making multiple sharp turns at very high speed, instant acceleration or anti-gravity technology. The original uploader stated it made no sonic boom when it should be at the speed it is going. The object is roughly calculated to be going around 1,800 kilometers an hour. End quote. It's no wonder so many people are baffled by this piece of footage. One commenter said, quote, "This video is excellent. The object is large enough that the camera can track it into the clouds, and it has an interesting flight path. The sunlight reflecting on the object appears natural. Plus, the dull grey metallic color is consistent with other descriptions of UAP. Compelling." End quote. Of course, it is entirely possible that this is not a UFO, and this is someone's clever editing tricks at play here. But it is also entirely possible that this videographer was able to record authentic proof of aliens existing. Either way, it's a fascinating piece of footage. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
Un 70% de jóvenes ve pornografía por primera vez de forma involuntaria.
Oye, Laura, que empezamos. ¿Qué te pasa? Nada.
Ese nada normaliza y erotiza la violencia.
Chicas, vamos a hablar. Venid. Eso no es sexo, es violencia.
Habla, escucha, protege. Ministerio de Igualdad, Gobierno de España.
This final video was posted to YouTube on June 2nd, 2010 by a man named Andres Gonzalez. In the video, Andres writes, quote, "Sometimes I've heard noises at home, but I don't really care about it. But once, when I started to practice with my piano, strange things happened." End quote. He then goes on to insist that the footage is 100% real. Let's take a look at the video in question.
Hallo?
While playing around on his keyboard, he hears a strange noise that startles him immediately. What follows is scary noises inside of the house, as well as stuff being moved around. Even weirder, the television inside of his house turns on and off with lots of static before eventually a door slams shut seemingly all on its own. All of this happening in the span of just a few minutes. If this video is indeed real, then it's clear that Andres was, or perhaps still is, living inside of an extremely haunted house that he has hopefully moved out of since. This video is 13 years old, so let's hope that in that time he has been able to live peacefully. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Con estas crujientes varitas de merluza, una capitana salva un imprevisto. Pescanova, el mar en casa.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. Family photos are supposed to be cherishable things that you can look back on and remember the good old days. They are great ways of remembering the past, and they will send a wave of nostalgia crashing through you. But for some people, family photos have scary memories attached instead. When you take just a quick look at this particular live photo, nothing really seems to be out of the ordinary. However, if you take a good look at the live photo, you should be able to see something rather odd behind the one kid. Take a look. Suddenly, a truly mysterious figure can be seen moving around the area where the family is all gathered, only to disappear into thin air just a moment or so later. What could possibly be going on here? Was this some sort of creepy paranormal entity that was paying this unsuspecting family a visit? If so, why? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. A YouTube channel called Restless Spirits Paranormal uploaded this short video to their account, which showcases them exploring the Monroe House, a famously haunted location in Hartford City, Indiana. Obviously, when going inside of a place that has a reputation for being haunted, you would expect to encounter at least something of interest along the way. And yet these investigators had no idea what would happen right about here. Let's have a look.
Kind of sound like. Wait, what did it move?
That was the trip wire just moved.
And my leg is at it, but I'm not moving.
I just heard something slide across that table.
It was the trip wire. I saw it.
And we weren't moving.
Move.
And we weren't
Nothing
moving.
else moved. It just moved. Just say yes.
Kind of sound like.
Just say yes.
Kind of sound like. Wait, what did it move?
That was the trip wire just moved.
And
as you can see, what they call a tripwire somehow moved by itself while the team was investigating the house. Based on their reaction alone, this was definitely not something they're used to seeing on paranormal investigations. It's hard to explain what exactly happened here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Imagine you are simply sitting in your garden just trying to get some peace and quiet and water your plants, when you suddenly notice something so bone-chillingly terrifying that you know you have to bust out your cell phone camera in order to record it. That's seemingly what happened here with this TikTok user known as RallyF12. While simply trying to enjoy some nice relaxing time in their garden, they spotted something creepy behind one of the plants, which caused them to record. Have a good look at this particular plant right here and see if you notice anything off about it.
Dan chỗ ya ini ngeto anco asu ngeto kabeh bandem dasmu.
Did you see it? An incredibly creepy face can be seen hiding behind this plant, seemingly staring at the videographer the entire time with eerie, unblinking eyes throughout the entirety of the video. The man recording strangely doesn't sound all that concerned given the circumstances, but is more than likely just trying his best to hide his fear so he doesn't let the creepy face know that he's scared. Of course, the biggest question on all of our minds is, who in the world is hiding behind that plant? Is it even a person, or is it some sort of creepy humanoid creature? Or is it all just a hoax? Let me know what you think. This absolutely fascinating video was published to Reddit by a user named FlimsyUnion1524 and showcases absolutely breathtaking footage of the moon. But that's not the only thing that's being shown here. The footage in question was filmed on April 29, 2007 and was taken by an astronomer named Alberto Mea, located in Italy, while he was simply trying to clean the telescope that day. Take a look at the footage and you will surely be amazed. Not only did this astronomer manage to capture some great footage of the moon late at night, but he also managed to capture what looks to be a UFO hovering around the moon's surface. Of course, nobody can be 100% certain that's what this is, but it definitely looks to be an eerie possibility. A lot of people in the comment section also seem to be completely in awe of this video and cannot come up with any other explanation other than it being genuine footage of a UFO sighting. What do you think of this highly unsettling piece of footage? Is this a UFO or something else entirely? I'll let you decide. YouTube channel Fourth Wall posted this extremely bizarre and unexplainable piece of footage that was sent to them by email, which was filmed at a playground located in Japan. In the footage, a swing is seen moving on its own somehow. A man can be seen walking up to the swings and starts filming, but the alleged ghost can't be seen on his recording. This could obviously be faked with a bit of effort, but that doesn't take away from how creepy the video is. If you have any thoughts about this video and its authenticity, be sure to let me know in the comments. Have you ever Googled yourself and you were shocked to see your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites? Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocallers, spammers and others who want to learn more about you, like where you live. That's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Brokers are legally required to remove your info if you ask them to, but they make it super hard to do. Let Aura handle it for you. You can try Aura free for 2 weeks using my link. Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see. It's really easy to set up, so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance and more. You get everything at one affordable price. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online, so you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/sirspooks to start your 2-week free trial. Also linked below in the description. The following footage comes from a 2002 Jamstack expedition off Sanrico, Japan, at a depth of 430 meters. The original clip didn't come with any audio, and no context was provided as to what's seen, other than the main squid object being the Stigmatopithecus duflini. Let's take a look at the footage. The person behind the video has proposed a few possibilities as to what this object could be. It's important to note how the unidentified object appears to be behind the squid, indicating that it must be at least as large. They go on to explain, quote, "A probable biological answer is that this was a jet-propelling squid. They are the fastest aquatic invertebrates, with smaller species being capable of moving at speeds of 40 kilometers an hour. As per NOAA data. The object does appear extremely bright, as if glowing. Squids often display bioluminescence, which combined with motion blur and the ROV's lights might make the image overexposed." End quote. The final possible explanation is that this object is a true USO, unidentified submerged object. Perhaps some sort of underwater drone. The speed and luminance of the object could indicate a synthetic, non-organic object. But with no definitive answers, this strange footage remains a mystery and will likely remain unexplained. This highly unnerving video was published to the popular High Strangeness subreddit, which essentially specializes in hosting videos, photos and stories of some genuinely strange things. In this particular video, which was filmed at Coos Bay, Oregon on April 5th, 2023, some hunters were outside just trying to find some animals when they noticed something bizarre. Let's have a look. The hunter spotted what looks to be some sort of strange, cube-shaped UFO in the middle of broad daylight. Even when you slow the footage down significantly, it certainly looks to be otherworldly. But considering how far away the object was, it's no wonder the camera had a hard time getting a detailed look at it. With this in mind, it's difficult to draw a solid conclusion as to what this strange object is. Sadly, we probably won't ever get a definitive answer as to what exactly these hunters spotted while out exploring that day. Let's just hope that if this UFO is of alien origin, that it's a friendly one.
mí privé es cañero, es petarlo.
Working the night shift is surely not desirable for many people out there. It means you have to rearrange your sleep schedule drastically, and if you're working at a massive building, it means being extremely lonely. But it could also mean that your job will be 10 times creepier, since everything is so quiet. For instance, this security guard managed to capture some terrifying things that happened to him this one particular night that chilled him to the core. In the video, he's recording this room that he's in that appears to be relatively normal at first. However, in just a few seconds, it becomes crystal clear that this room is anything but normal. Let's have a look.
Oh, shit. Just saw my apple move. Just saw him move. Oh. What do you want? Who are you? Oh. What does this mean? What do you want? Why are you playing games?
Out of nowhere, the security guard's apple and coffee seemingly move all by themselves on the table for a brief second. Then, in a different video, while showing this particular structure to his viewers, something else happens that will surely make you sleep with the covers pulled over your head tonight. Let's just hope that if this TikTok user continues to work at this job, that he's able to switch over to the day shift for his own safety. This next video, which was posted to Reddit by a user known as Ruski15, is creeping people out. The uploader says that he found it on a public Surfline camera and has no idea what he captured, but acknowledges just how strange it is. Take a look at the video and see if you notice anything unusual about it. Did you see it? A strange object can be seen floating around the water, causing a disturbance in the sea, in the middle of broad daylight. A public submission statement from the uploader reads as follows, quote, "As mentioned, I saw this on a public Surfline camera. Whatever it is caught my attention, so I wanted to share. It doesn't seem to affect the water and is moving very fast. Never seen anything like it, and I don't think it's anything to do with the camera. What do you think is going on here? Do you think that this Surfline camera was able to capture genuine UFO footage, or rather USO footage? Or was this just something completely different? We'll likely never know for sure." If you're a parent, then playing outside with your kids is surely one of the many joys that you have in your day-to-day life. There's just something so heartwarming about playing around outside with your children that only a parent will know. However, sometimes this can turn from joy into absolute horror, seemingly in the blink of an eye, as this video posted by a Twitter user demonstrates. The man was playing around with his son outside when something strange happened.
My friend's over there, look! Can you see him?
Alright, it's time to go south, go.
Can you see him?
Alright, it's time to go south, go.
The son said that his friend was in the woods, which understandably freaked out the dad upon looking in the direction of where the son was pointing. The friend in question looks to be some sort of strange entity with weird features and a weird head. To this day, the father has absolutely no idea who or what this entity was, but it surely wasn't anything good. Hospitals are a creepy place to visit for a lot of people around the world. Sometimes just the thought of stepping inside one is enough to trigger someone's anxiety severely. However, this is usually just because hospitals have a creepy aura to them. In this video published to TikTok, the footage in question seemingly demonstrates that sometimes actual horrors do await inside a hospital. Take a look at this short but incredibly freaky video posted by a man named Dennis Diogenes, in which he seemingly encounters a terrifying ghost while inside this hospital.
Coisa que acontece no meu plantão.
Você vai tirar foto minha aqui, viu?
Não, tem. Oi. Olha aí, olha aí. Não, sabe, deixa eu ver se tem alguém aqui dentro. Tá vendo? Não tem ninguém aqui dentro. Rapaz, minha mão aqui.
A second video was then posted by Dennis, which essentially shows a bit more of what was going on in the first video that we just had a look at. Let's have a look at the second video.
Tem ninguém aqui dentro, ninguém. Vou fechar aqui, deixar escoradinho aqui, ó. Ó. Tenha calma, você fecha já. Ó. Ó, sozinho. Ó, não tem ninguém aqui, ó. Mas é incrível. Olha, ó. Maçaneta mexendo. Fecha aí, olha. Fecha a porta, vai. Fecha. Olha. Ai, ai.
Do you think that this hospital that Dennis was inside of was indeed haunted? If so, be sure to let me know in the comments below. This next video was published to Reddit by a user known as Humanity Update, who said that the video in question was released by the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO. AARO is an office within the United States Office of the Secretary of Defense that investigates unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and other phenomena in the air, sea, space, and on land, sometimes referred to as unidentified aerial phenomena, unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP. Let's take a look at this highly unnerving video.
Top of the screen, there it goes, and then the camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event from some years ago. Top of the screen, there it goes, and then the camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event from some years ago.
A statement written by the uploader reads, "This is the video released by AARO today during the Senate hearing. This video was taken by a MQ-9 Reaper drone. They don't know what this object is, and it remains a UAP. This object was also identified as one of the most common objects they encountered. There are no indications as to what this object could be." End quote. With the sheer amount of UFO sightings in the past couple of years, it's no wonder some people are starting to fear an alien invasion. Do you think that this footage showcases a legitimate alien UFO, or is this something else entirely? We will likely never know for sure. A Twitter account known as UK Ghost Hunts 1 posted this chilling video on their profile, which has been creeping out nearly everyone who has watched it since it's been uploaded. The footage in question was filmed on a static cam in an unknown location somewhere in the United Kingdom. Take a look under the archway and see what you notice. A strange ghostly apparition can be seen briefly before disappearing entirely. The video is quite grainy for sure, so it's hard to be certain that this entity was a paranormal spirit, but it's definitely a possible explanation. Now, good luck getting a full night's sleep tonight. And that was 13 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Que sigas a un experto en barbacoa siendo vegano, bueno. Que sigas pagando de más, eso sí que no.
Martín.
Muy mal. ¿Ahora qué? A ver, papá se tiene que cambiar de coche.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video was posted on Twitter by an account known as UK Ghost Hunts 1, that typically posts videos of terrifying things occurring around the United Kingdom. This video is no different. The footage in question is security camera footage that was taken at 6:18 in the morning and was filmed inside of an allegedly haunted museum. Just by taking a quick look at the place, it certainly doesn't look to be that haunted, but as you're about to see, the rumors may be true. Let's have a look. The account that uploaded the video says that a 400-year-old human bone display got destroyed by this creepy unseen poltergeist. Why did this spirit do this? Or was it even a spirit at all? We will likely never know for sure. The following video was sent to me by a woman named Yvonne, and it definitely has quite a creepy backstory, so if you're home alone right now and in the dark, I'd recommend turning on some lights. Yvonne writes, quote, "My husband and I were sitting at our fire pit outside, and he noticed this dark black object flying across the sky, and so I started recording it immediately, and it was super quiet, no lights, and traveling pretty fast. You could clearly see it because of the clouds in the background that were lit up from the moon, and you can see the object better when it flies in front of the full moon. This video was filmed in San Felipe, Baja California, Mexico. I've attached the original video and the clipped version I used to post it to my Facebook page. It's really strange." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's have a look at this video. Usually in UFO sighting videos, the alleged UFO in question is silver or white, but this video shows one that is seemingly all black, which is definitely quite interesting to say the least. Of course, because of just how mysterious this particular piece of footage is, it's currently impossible to say with absolute certainty what this is, but the possibility of it being an alien UFO shouldn't be ruled out. After all, stranger things have happened. What would you do if you were simply laying in your bed trying to relax when you suddenly start to suspect that you may not be home alone like you initially thought you were? That's the situation that this TikTok user found herself in late one night, as evidenced by these two videos she posted to her account back in 2020. The uploader, Caitlin, said that she started recording when she began to hear some strange noises coming from somewhere downstairs that freaked her out. Have a look at the creepy footage.
Oh my god.
The second video shows Caitlin once again being taunted by strange noises in the comfort of her own home. Take a look at this video and see if you can come up with an explanation. Do you think that there is a ghost inside of this poor woman's home that's causing her to lose sleep at night? Is this some sort of a hoax? To this day, the answer is unclear. Sometimes it can be nice getting to spend quality time with your family, but other times it can be an absolute nightmare, and not because of how awkward family reunions are. This guy named Isaiah Harris was out late at night having a relaxing hike with his cousin. He said it was initially a nice time, but that all changed when they heard what Isaiah described as, quote, "the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed," end quote. Have a look and make sure that your volume is turned up so you can hear.
Me and my cousin
found
took
this
a
bridge?
hike in the middle of the night.
That means that we're close.
And what we found was the most
Can't see the
terrifying
city
thing
anymore,
I've
but-
ever witnessed.
Dude,
Just wait.
did you hear that? You didn't hear that? There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
This next video was posted to TikTok by an account by the name of Old Fogey John, and is quite mysterious in nature, which sadly means that we don't really know what led up to the events of the video. The footage shows a dining room or living room in someone's house with a window that you can see out of. It's clearly pitch black outside, meaning the footage was either filmed very early in the morning or late at night. It all appears to be completely normal upon the first few seconds of watching, but in just a few moments, something eerie is about to occur that will give you chills. Watch this. Out of nowhere, a scary creature suddenly stumbles up to the window and seemingly peers in before the video ends abruptly. What could this horrifying creature be? It appears to be extremely wrinkly and lanky in nature, but other than that, we cannot make out any other discernible features. If this creature is indeed real and none of this is edited, then we can only hope that whoever is living inside of that home is safe. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video comes to us from a TikTok user known as MotoWens. On his page, you can typically find videos of him riding around on a motorbike outside, enjoying his time in nature. That's exactly what this particular video seemed to be, just another casual upload from the TikToker. But as it turns out, this video ended up capturing something absolutely terrifying. The uploader can be seen traversing the woods, nothing out of the ordinary, when suddenly this can be heard.
This way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
I was out of there.
Could be missing out what's on the other side. What's on the other side. Hello?
A mysterious voice somewhere in the area can be heard saying "hey" before it then says "help". Understandably, this startles the uploader, who can only stand in one place, utterly baffled. Eventually, he manages to bike his way out of there before anything could escalate, which was probably for the best. Who knows what kind of terrifying entity was awaiting him there? Could it have been that of a skinwalker? That's at least what the uploader suggests this could be. Or was it simply something easily explainable? I suppose we'll never know for sure. I say 2023 is the year for going into the world and experiencing amazing things. Whether it be starting that new hobby, booking that guitar course, or going to that new cafe with some friends. Dave, today's sponsor, can help you start collecting some of those cherished memories that you'll never forget. Dave is the banking app that can help you instantly. I enjoy spending quality time with the people I love, whether it be going to the zoo with my family, playing disc golf with friends, or going for a long walk in the woods. There's always something exciting to do. Some of the really nice activities cost money, and that's where Dave comes in handy. Last time I used Dave was when I was in need of some new discs. Disc golf is one of my favorite pastime activities, and it's really easy to throw away your discs. At least for me it is. Fortunately, Dave was there to help me out, and it wasn't long before I had some new discs ready to play. If you have a burning desire to try something new and awesome, but are in need of cash, Dave is the banking app that can help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. With Dave, there's no interest, late fees, or credit check. That's more money to fill your tank, finally get your car repaired, or catch up on bills, without having to wait for your next paycheck. You can finally go on those adventures you've been waiting for. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with extra cash. So if you're in a pinch and need some extra help, download Dave and think of it as a helping hand from future you. Download Dave today at dave.com/spooks. That's dave.com/spooks. Sign up for an extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve, member FDIC. Thank you, Dave, for sponsoring today's video. This man on TikTok named Jay says he was just having a relaxing evening playing a match of the popular game Rocket League. But something creepy is preventing him from playing it. He says that every time he's by himself, strange things happen. He also admits to messing around with Ouija boards, saying that he invited some demons to screw around with him, expressing his regrets. He continues to explain the situation for a bit when suddenly this happens.
1 second. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what the f***? 1 second. Oh, Did you hear that? Oh, what the f... No f***ing way. No f***ing way. Hello? Is anybody here? Holy shit, why is that f***ing moving? Hello? Is anybody here? I heard you. No. No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my god. Hello? And I swear I just saw a fucking shadow moving here. Oh man, I'm absolutely fucking shitting myself. No. That can't be. Oh. Holy shit. No, fuck this, oh no. No, fuck this, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
As you can see, a string of creepy events then begin to occur to Jay inside of the comfort of his own home, which understandably causes him to be more than a little freaked out. Let's just hope that after these terrifying incidents, Jay will never go near any sort of Ouija board ever again. If he does, he may anger the spirits even further, which would not be a good idea. But that's all assuming that this video isn't fabricated in any way. It's up for you to decide whether the events depicted in this video are real or fake. Imagine you're out for a late night drive just trying to enjoy yourself, when suddenly you see something directly ahead of you that surely would cause you to think you're dreaming. However, as you can see, the person who's and they certainly didn't imagine what they saw. Take a look at what's directly ahead of them. A strange, witch-like entity can be seen hovering around the area in the middle of the night for no apparent reason. Sadly, there isn't much context provided with this video, so we will just have to take some guesses as to what exactly was going on here. What do you think this is? Do you think this footage shows a genuine witch flying around in the middle of nowhere late at night? Is this some sort of trick of the eye? Or is this something else altogether, such as a hoax? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Home security cameras are set up by homeowners in order to monitor the safety of their home. Usually, the worst thing you'll find on the camera is a potential burglar, but this homeowner managed to capture something potentially even worse. Take a look. The footage, which was filmed in the middle of the night, appears to be relatively normal at first. But if you pay close attention to the back of the car that's parked in the driveway, you should be able to see what appears to be some sort of strange figure lurking around. The figure appears to have long hair and is crawling around on all fours in a very disturbing manner. To this day, the TikTok user who published the video has no idea what this entity is, but we can only hope that it isn't anything supernatural or otherworldly. In this instance, it would be better if it was just some weirdo creeping around. This video was published to Reddit by a user known as PantyDinner2003 and follows a few friends who were outside when something strange appears in the distance. Take a look.
Respond while we're watching them.
Alright.
How do you track them?
There's 2 more black dots. Cody. Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick?
What the
What was that? What was that?
He's walking creepy.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it.
Respond while we're watching them.
Alright.
How do you track them?
There's 2 more black dots. Cody. Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick?
What the
What was that?
He's walking creepy.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it.
The two notice this almost immediately and are absolutely blown away by the discovery. While most people would probably be more than a little freaked out upon seeing this, the friends instead seem to be quite thrilled by the discovery. One of the men even says that he believes it to be a skinwalker. Just by looking at the comment section of the video, a lot of people seem to agree that the likelihood of this being true is quite high. But what do you think about this highly mysterious and creepy video? Do you think that these two men actually managed to record genuine evidence of the existence of skinwalkers? Or was this something else entirely? I'll let you decide. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Olvida todo lo que sabías sobre los juegos de guerra. El juego de acción a gran escala War Thunder te traerá una tormenta de experiencias inolvidables. Lucha en los hielos, asalta posiciones enemigas en tierra o envía a tus enemigos al fondo del océano. Todo en un solo juego. Prepárate para un realismo incomparable, desde los más pequeños detalles técnicos hasta los efectos de sonido más auténticos. Sentirás el calor de cada explosión y el peso de cada victoria. Deja atrás las barras de salud. En War Thunder cada proyectil puede ser decisivo y un disparo puede cambiar el curso de toda una batalla. Lucha en lugares de todo el mundo, desde África hasta Alaska, utilizando tecnología militar de más de 100 años. Desde las clásicas cortinas de humo hasta los más modernos dispositivos de visión térmica y misiles con radares activos. Velocidad, tácticas y adrenalina en estado puro. Todo esto te espera en War Thunder, donde solo prevalecen los verdaderos héroes. Descarga War Thunder gratis en PC, Xbox y PlayStation.
Cuenta bienvenida, BBVA.
Sin comisiones, ¿eh?
Esta soy yo, Carol.
Llevarme hasta 720 euros en 6 meses por domiciliar impuestos o seguros sociales, check. Financiar mi nueva máquina expreso para ofrecer el mejor café, check. Y valorar con mi gestor si puedo ampliar el local, doble check.
Una cuenta para hoy, un banco para lo que vendrá.
Ah, y que no se me olvide probar la máquina nueva antes de irme.
¿Avanzamos? BBVA.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. At this point, it's almost a universally agreed upon thing that Japanese ghost videos are some of the creepiest that you can find on the internet. They just have a very distinct feel and tone to them that makes them remarkably off-putting, and this clip is no exception. The video in question was recorded and uploaded to YouTube on August 16, 2010 by a channel known as BakuDD and is incredibly mysterious in origin, with nobody really knowing the backstory. In the video, which was certainly shot on a less than stellar camera, we watch as the videographer is panning the camera around this one particular room when suddenly something utterly terrifying happens.
地下の家を風呂みたいなトイレ